How much are you charging for this?
What is up, my crypto legends? How's everyone doing? Let's analyze the situation for Bitcoin. We're going to go through yesterday's scenario. We talked about this $16,500 range, potentially getting that bounce. We did get that bounce. Now we're going to talk about this current range that we are right now on the chart. What's up, my crypto legends? As you can see here, I got some colleagues there just. Hello. I've got all the people coming in joining now, just right now on the live stream. How are you doing, guys?
Hey,
just going live. Yeah, just started the live stream.
Live right now?
Just right now live.
That's amazing. I'm making a vlog right now.
All right, cool. Yo.
So now you're on the Carl Runefeld vlog.
Yeah, Carl Runefeld vlog, and you're on the live stream as well.
Amazing. That's amazing.
Phenomenal.
Your community is amazing.
Yeah, they are. I've got a really nice community.
2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
200 people watching.
Yeah, just going up.
100 likes ASAP.
Yeah, exactly. 100 likes, guys, in the next few seconds, if we can do that. Okay. We're just going to go through the scenario from yesterday, because yesterday we talked about a major pattern. See you later, guys. Okay.
See ya.
So basically, what we talked about yesterday was that potential quick move to the upside that we had at this range of $16,500 range. I'm just going to go quickly through the video. You guys know that I really like to show you what we talked about yesterday. If it is good or bad, if it's a bad trade or a good trade, we always like to go through what we talked about yesterday. And basically yesterday, just while we were ending the live stream, we talked about this scenario over here. It's a Gartley pattern. It was also hitting the 618 from the lows that we had on the 10th of November to the highs. And you can see that we're just hitting that $16,500 range and getting that major bounce here, as you can see on the Bitcoin price, going to 17K, even going to 17.1K, as you can see, with this quick move to the upside. Let's just recap yesterday's video here in the next few seconds. But I will probably close it at this range, but if we consolidate exactly at this range in the next half an hour, 1 hour, I think it's going to be a good opportunity. It's a nice day trade, nice kind of scalp scenario to have that nice bounce, guys. This is a textbook Gartley pattern. So we talked about this Gartley pattern yesterday. I'm just going to draw it here. Remember, the Gartley pattern needs to hit that 7-8 Fibonacci level from this low. As you can see, this pump here to the high to that 618 range, all the way up here to almost 50%, and then back down here to the 7-8 range. As you can see, getting a little bit of volatility to the downside, but that bounce happened here really nicely to that 618 fib level and even slightly higher. Very technical move. I did actually share in the community chart, okay, this trade I was saying here on the community chart, on the community Telegram, showing that I did actually enter that trade quickly and taking all of those profits quickly. Of course, I still have a little percentage of that trade open, but just showing you how this is basically a scalp scenario, a day trade. So get the bounce, don't get greedy. As soon as we hit this level, take those profits, because we are likely, we are in a massive downtrend. If you are longing in this massive crazy market that we do have right now, you want to stay protected. I protected position. I took most of my profits. I'm still actually in some of that long position, as you can see here on the chart, exactly at 16,500. That scenario, that bounce, taking most of profits here. I'm still in that short position, very small short position. Of course, I like to keep 10-20% of those trades, just in case we do go further down or we do go further up. So right now, I'm in that hedge position. I'm in a short and I'm in a long inside the range. They are both in profit. One of them is going to get stopped out and the other one is going to continue, guys. We're in this really nice hedge kind of position right now. Most of the two trades have been taking profits. Of course, the short that we talked about here the last few days, okay, hitting that 17.7K range. This was on the live stream just about 2-3 days ago, and hitting our target also at 16.8, taking most of the profits. And now I'm inside of this small little hedge position. It is the weekend, so we're probably not going to have much volatility, and these two trades are going to be open for the next coming days. So said that, talking about the trade scenarios, talking also about this analysis from yesterday, let me just do a quick recap here on this pattern. It was a Gartley harmonic pattern, guys. We know that we do like to have a look at some different options, some different patterns, and I know a lot of people are very unaware of this. What is a Gartley pattern? What is this guy talking about here on YouTube? Well, it is of course a very technical pattern. They used to use this very much in Forex. And it's all about Fibonacci numbers, okay? So our major level is the 7-8 from X to D point here, as you can see. And from this X point, which is at 16,300 range, all right, we can see that we've had this formation, all right, which is the Gartley pattern, hitting the 7-8 range with a little bit of volatility, of course, okay? It's not usually a perfect level. This is trading. This is not easy. If not, everybody would be making a lot of money. So this is, you know, your moment to take that decision if you are going to take the trade. I finally did take that decision, took the trade. But not only that, we wouldn't base our trade on only a Gartley pattern, right? Because this is, you know, you can see this in a huge amount of different charts, all right? You want to add confluence, and you know, one of the biggest confluences that we did have also was this was the lows from the 10th of November to the highs, to this local high over here. Of course, Fibonacci golden pocket was hit also exactly at this level at 16.5k. So you adding that confluence, we know that this is a very important Fibonacci level. We also have the Gartley pattern, and this was very likely going to be a quick fake out, all right, this move to the downside, and we were going to have a quick wick to the upside. So this was a really nice opportunity, was taking the opportunity, mentioned yesterday on the live stream, guys, and just for that, you need to absolutely destroy the like button. You know that I like to keep the start of the live stream really educational, showing the patterns, showing yesterday's video, what happened. So just for that, guys, absolutely destroy the like button. We over 300 people, so we need to get to 200 likes in the next coming minutes, guys. We can do this all together. Now, said this, we want to talk about what is going on Twitter, what is going on with these large exchanges, okay? It's absolutely crazy what has been going on with FTX. We've got BlockFi, and now we have rumors of which exchange is going to be next, as they probably using their own token as collateral to lend loans, okay? Or they're actually got really crappy coins, right? Maybe you know, all of these crappy coins can, you know, they can have a massive sell-off. We're going to talk, I guess, you know, by the thumbnail, about crypto.com, guys, because crypto.com has actually got 20% of their funds on Shiba Inu, and they have a large percentage, of course, on Crow, their actual own cryptocurrency. So what is going to happen? There is massive speculation now, and I think there can be a massive domino effect, like I have been saying on my personal Twitter account, that it looks like that all of these large exchanges are going to have a domino effect, because they're going to start attacking against each other, and they are going to try and push the tide down and see who really is really built up, right? Who is not naked, because this situation is extremely dangerous. We're having this domino effect, and now everybody wants to see who is the big exchanges that really has almost 100 or 80% of their liquidity backed up. And now there's just so many different things. We can see Shiba, you know, 20% of the funds from crypto.com is in Shiba Inu. There could be a massive speculation short on Shiba Inu, and people trying to withdraw or changing, you know, all of these cryptos into stable coins, different stable coins, and withdrawing from the platforms. So there's massive fear. We had FTX, we got BlockFi, you know, and all of these exchanges need to have that liquidity right now, because if suddenly most of the people want to go to that exchange and withdraw, if they start pausing their withdrawals, just like FTX, BlockFi are doing, this is just going to, like I said, have a massive domino effect. If they do not have at least 60 or 70% of their liquidity, so they can actually continue with the withdrawals, then it's going to be really, really bad. They'll have to pause the withdrawals. Then there's going to be massive rumors that they're insolvent. So it looks like that crypto.com is the one that is being attacked at this moment, saying, you know, what is this? You know, why would you have 20%, which is a fifth of your entire funds, okay, in Shiba Inu? So this is just massive, you know, speculation on you know, if Shiba Inu is the meme coin that's going to go again another 10, 20x in the next coming months. So it's, you know, very, very bad. If we do have this situation of the people wanting to withdraw all in a massive herd, they are going to have you know, a bad situation on that scenario. So said this, talking about Bitcoin, there's not much to say about Bitcoin right now, as it is Saturday. Probably we're going to see continuation to the downside. We are basically at a support level. So right now, we talked about the trading scenarios, during the week. We had the short position here at 17.7, showing you here the last few days that it was massive resistance. Yesterday, showing you the low that we have created yesterday, right? We're in a large zone right now. It is pretty obvious that the lows are likely to be tested in the next coming days, okay? I think during the weekend, we're probably going to see a little bit of a fake out to the downside, a little bit of price action to the upside, but overall, not big moves as it is the weekend. Maybe by Monday, Tuesday is where we're going to start seeing big volatility. I think the lows, if we start breaking here the zone, it is pretty obvious. If we do break below 16.5, 16.4, which is the low created from yesterday, then we're going to have that leg push down to test the lows here, which is at 15.5k level. But overall, it is the weekend. There's not much volatility. There is a possibility for a bounce. I am not interested in trading the range. I do not see any pattern. It is the weekend. So this is just going to be a kind of an update on, the potential news. People attacking on crypto.com because they hold 20% of their funds in Shiba, and also just taking a look at the potential scenarios for Bitcoin in the next coming days. Tomorrow, Sunday, we will be doing a preparation on what could potentially happen, okay, on Bitcoin. So we can take a look at Ethereum. We can take a look at, I want to take a look at DXY. DXY had a massive drop. Usually Bitcoin should be getting a pretty nice pump, right? When the dollar loses value, usually the Bitcoin should be getting a nice pump. But because of this current cryptocurrency situation, exchange situations such as FTX, BlockFi, now crypto.com, there can be a few more weeks of downside, guys. We just need to be very much aware. Said this, sorry for all of this talking. I want to go through the comment section, say hello to the community. Let's take a look at the community right now. We've got over 400 people watching. Make sure to destroy the like button. 14,000, inevitable bottom. Yes, 14,000 is potentially gonna be the bottom range, the $13,000, $14,000 level. We can go and zoom out into the monthly chart, okay? And on the monthly chart, what we do have is a monthly close right over here that can be a massive support level. And who told me this? Well, Mauricio from NFT Shield. I've got him here on the side. He is watching the live stream. It's Mauricio from NFT Shield. Make sure to check out his YouTube channel, okay? He is over 1,000 subscribers right now. All about NFTs, okay? NFTs obviously is taking a massive hit in this bear market, but everything is, right? So, but make sure to show some love, show some support. He actually does a lot of collaborations with Da Vinci. Make sure to check him out, guys, and show some love. NFT Shield. So anyway, he was talking about this level, and I said, actually this is extremely technical. I do have some monthly levels, but they're all the way up here, right? They're all at this range because you don't think that you're going to go that low. So I was just taking a look at this monthly level, and this monthly level is actually really big. It's been respected here very much as resistance back in 2019. This is the all-time high close and open from December and January of 2018. This is the all-time high close on the monthly. Check out here, back in 2019, it acted to perfection at a major resistance. So we did get that rejection. This is slightly below $14,000. So that $14,000, $13,000 range is a big massive support. So shout out to Mauricio that was talking about this big major level that has been respected as resistance. So if we start dropping to that range, I think we should start getting, I'm gonna get pretty excited. I am actually gonna buy some Bitcoin at these levels pretty heavily, no doubt in my mind. And I think it's very realistic, we are only $3,000 to $2,000 away from this level, right? So it's not a big move to the downside. And with the current cryptocurrency situation, guys, now they're attacking crypto.com. If we have another large exchange falling, I think it's not going to be the case. Crypto.com has spent, I don't know, it must be hundreds of millions of dollars. They have the crypto.com arena, which is in LA. They have been spending, so much. UFC also was a massive sponsorship on the UFC MMA. Also, they were, just you name it. There's so many. They did an advertisement. I think it was with, I'm not sure it was Matt Damon or some famous actor. They spent millions and millions of dollars in advertisement. And, just imagine they're going to fall. They've just done so much to grow this empire. And they're having their assets in massive risk. So of course Bitcoin can go down, with this current situation. If this domino effect starts to continue in the next coming weeks, guys, you know what? I'm going to be excited. I'm going to be excited because we know the deal. When we have these massive fear capitulation moments, I think we are potentially very close to the bottom. I'm not going to say the bottom is in, of course, but I'm going to say we are potentially very close, and we are maybe going to just have another few months, maybe by mid 2023, in the next few months, we are going to start bottoming out, and then we're going to start recovering very heavily entering into 2024, guys. So I think one of the best opportunities is happening in the next coming months. This is not to bring FUD, it's to bring excitement, because we do not want to buy Bitcoin when we're in a massive rally, because how many people are, it's over 70% of the world that has bought Bitcoin in the last 2 years are in a big major loss, guys. Whoever started buying Bitcoin in 2021 in this massive hype run up, most of the people are in a loss. So the cycle is kind of, starting again, right? We need to have people losing money. We need to have people, in massive loss for the next, right now for the next 6 or 12 months potentially. So we're actually restarting the cycle. It's not possible. At all-time high, we are always in profit. Everybody is in profit at all-time high. This is the moment you want to be extremely cautious, guys. Whoever entered the market will learn for the next bull market. As soon as you break the all-time high, we know that 100% of the people that bought Bitcoin are in profit. And this is the moment you need to be extremely aware. Everybody's in profit, so don't be the last one taking profits or selling your Bitcoin at a loss down here. So this is why. This is the moment you want to be fearful. This is the range you want to be extremely excited and happy, right? Because, this is going to be an opportunity of a lifetime for the next coming years. Let's keep it like that. Over 70% of the people that bought Bitcoin the last few years are in a loss right now. And this is the moment you want to start being excited, all right, for the next coming years. Just a little tip there. So this is an extremely big level. Of course, this is the last bear market levels, right? So we did have this bear market high back in July 2019. So, these are bear market levels from the last cycle. Usually we do not go that low. So it would make sense, at this range to start bottoming out, okay? If we do even hit $10,000, I don't think it's going to go much lower than that. Of course, anything can happen. We could have a massive energy crisis, but we will not worry about Bitcoin. There'll be other stuff more important to worry about if we do end up in a big, massive, disaster, energy crisis, financial, war or whatever. We won't be thinking about Bitcoin, basically. So just something I wanted to point out. Sorry about that. I want to go through the comment section. There's just so much information. Sometimes I want to go through the comment section and I just talk about, give my personal opinion on what could happen in the next coming months and years. So GamePro, hello Andy, happy to see you again. Love you, man. I love you too, GamePro. I know you're an insane supporter, always joining the live streams. Dodo. Is that Dodo USDT you want me to check out? Raf, Andy, keep on going. The good work. Solana, please, says Raf. Absolutely. So I'm going to get Solana ready, but I want to go quickly because I want to say hello. If I do have my moderators here. Okay, I just want to check out. Hey Andy, how's Dubai? Joseph, Dubai is absolutely insane. It's really good place to meet, so many different people. Dubai is really cool. I have Lazard. Good morning, Andy. Good morning, sir. Rustam, how are you doing? Gap Filler, this is Seb, one of my moderators here. Seb, thanks for joining the live stream. Tahonas, thanks for the super chat. Welcome to Dubai, Andy. You got to stay here with us. Yes, of course. Very possibly I will be maybe moving next year. Let's all see what happens, okay? So we're not in a rush, but you know, there is definitely a possibility to come here to Dubai. Andy's TA is spot on, says Eye of Lazard. Pac-Man, Deva, thank you for joining, guys. Sorry about that. I need to give you a massive shout out. You're always giving me insane support. Racing Pixel, Pac-Man, Seb, thank you guys for that, for the insane support. I see Deva is here also. So let me just scroll down, guys. Sorry if I didn't miss your comment, but this is just mission impossible for me, as you know, to read all of the comments. Hi, Anna, did you see bullish flag on the 1 hourly time frame in Bitcoin already breaking out? Let's take a look at this potential bull flag that Review Movie is saying. Let's see about this bull flag. Let's take a look at this potential bull flag on the 1 hourly time frame. I'm not much of a bull flag or bear flag trader, as I like to trade the other side when we do consolidations. So on the 1 hourly, a bull flag, in my personal opinion, I think you are talking about this. Okay, I think you're potentially talking about this. Yeah, I mean, usually a bull flag wouldn't go to 50% of the you know, the big massive correction and be so extended, but overall, you know, I would buy it. You know, why not? But what do I like more out of these, you know, breakouts from lower highs or higher lows, depending on the direction? What I want to see is a massive breakout from the lower high resistance zone, guys. We do know that the volume is extremely important for us, right? Spikes in volume is what gives us the confidence that that direction is going to continue, right? So what I want to see here from this lower high range is a breakout from the last level here, which is at 17K on the 1 hourly or the 15 minute. You know, I just want to see high volume breaking the range, and we can assume that we are likely to have that quick continuation to test the highs here and actually break it, guys. So overall, this is a very, very poor breakout, okay? I would be a little bit cautious. We guys know it's the weekend, Saturday, Sunday. We're just gonna see a little bit of volatility up and down maybe. Don't be extremely confident on any breakout or direction on the weekend. Just be extremely cautious and protective on your trades, guys, as always. Right, let's take a look at Solana. I want to take a look at Solana. I got someone here in the comment section, take a look at Solana. Well, Solana did get a massive hit. We did know that, you know, FTX had, you know, a large percentage also in Solana, and people got that rumor, and of course what happens, you have that massive cascade event, you know, people rushing to sell, you know, their Solanas, and Solana went from $37 all the way down to about $7 on, you know, I'm looking at this chart over here, but it's at $11. On some exchanges, it went down to below $8, which was absolutely crazy, okay? This was a massive, massive hit on Solana. And if we zoom in on Solana right now, you know, a massive, massive big breakout, and we're taking a look at levels from, you know, 2021, because basically we're just breaking support and continuing to the downside. And what I want to see, of course, where is our next big major support, where we're getting that bounce, where we can already see this large consolidation. Let me just quickly get the VPVR, all right? So we've broken the major volume range, all right, from the last couple of years, which was this range here that we've been trading for the last 5 months. So been breaking that level, and there's not too much volume right over here at this range, okay? Very, very small volume, but we had a pretty nice consolidation, okay, back here in March of 2021. So we do extend that box. Basically, this is where the price actually got that stop, as you can see on the chart. So these large consolidations, they react as resistance if you are below the price, or they act as support, as you know. Right now, it is getting an effect, right? It's getting a reaction, it's getting a quick bounce. What happens when we do have these dead cat bounces from this zone? Well, it's pretty obvious. We are likely to test the lows, you know, in the next coming days. What you need to be very, very much aware of this situation is you can create an ABC correction, and then, okay, a lot of people might be getting short here. Remember, there's always a possibility for an ABC correction from a massive drop, okay? So stay cautious, because if you are in any short position from this major zone, okay, I think we must have talked about this major level of volume, guys. You know, volume is the number one thing that we take a look for big resistance and support levels, taking a look at the lower time frames such as the 1 hour, 15 minute. And you can clearly see this massive volume on Solana on the 8th of November. These are these candles over here. So we've got this wick over there and this candle over here. So this zone over here, basically, we want to take a look at the wick down here to the body of the candle. You know, it's a big, massive zone. You know that this zone is going to be massive resistance as we have a large amount of volume. So you're likely to get rejected, as you can see on the chart, okay, at this $20 level. And especially to give you confidence for a short position, I always like to see a consolidation or a double top. And what you can see here on the 1 hourly is this price action over here, right? You've got this round formation right there. And what do you have next to it after a few hours? Another round formation. Right over here, you can start speculating for a short position because you're forming that round formation. You are confirming that you are getting exhausted and getting massive resistance from these candles that have broken down with a massive amount of volume, guys. We always know that these levels are really strong resistance. If you are shorting this range, right now on Solana at the $20 levels, we are 18 right now. I would definitely consider protecting my position. If you do have a stop loss, okay, I would definitely put it protected, because what could happen right now is that we could create that ABC correction. If that ABC correction does happen, we do know that this $24, $25 range is a massive support level that will be turning into resistance, right? It was the lows here back in June. We did get supported here in October. So if that ABC correction does happen, it is likely that this 25 range, okay, give or take $1 or $2 because of potential volatility. If you do see that exhaustion, it's going to be a major level, guys, also. So if we do see this scenario, you know, I think this $25, $26 range is going to be a huge level for a potential rejection, okay, on Solana, if we do see this kind of scenario. If you're shorting from this range and we do correct down, a take profit zone for me, I'm not sure if we're going to test the lows, you know, in between today and tomorrow. I know we're aiming for the lows. I know we are aiming for the lows to be tested and maybe broken. But like I said, it is the weekend and we could see, you know, not too much selling pressure, and we could actually consolidate at the 618 fib level. We do know that 618 is an extreme level. So if you are shorting, you know, let's play the smart game, guys. Let's take profits and let's protect position. If you do fall lower, then of course you can be taking profits at the low, just in case you create a massive double bottom scenario or a swing failure, okay, and have a massive bounce, okay. So this is what I see on Solana. I see lower, but I also potentially see a double bottom, ABC correction, sorry. And if you are shorting from this nice consolidation, hitting this volume level, guys, I know potentially some people are shorting based on volume breakout and this double top consolidation. I'm very quite sure that some people are shorting here. My best non-financial advice, right? You can always not saying any financial advice here. I'm just saying what I would do is protect position, guys, like always, okay? Very important. So just taking a look at Solana here, this scenario, we could have that ABC correction, okay, coming up all the way to $25, $26 range. That's a massive level. It's the June lows, and it would just make a lot of sense. If we take a look at Fibonacci extension, you know, we could see that one-to-one extension, depending on if we go down to the 618 range, which would be around about the $15 level, okay, we can see that potential one-to-one would go to that $26, which is our big major resistance, right? The Fibonacci extension gives us that potential second wave, and if we do get that small double top consolidation, this is going to be my ticket. It's going to be my ticket for that potential short position, because we are likely to come down to test the lows, guys. So just going through that, going through Solana, gonna go through a couple of more cryptos, guys, and yeah, basically just go through a couple of more cryptos. Remember, the trading platforms that I use is Bybit. I use PrimeXBT as well for, you know, S&P 500, if you want to trade Forex, but Bybit is my #1 platform. I don't think Bybit is going to go anywhere. They are a massive survivor. They have billions of dollars of liquidity, huge amount of traders. So I think, you know, they're going to be a survivor in this massive crypto disaster that we're having, guys. You know, I'm still have a lot of my trading funds here, and I absolutely, you know, really trust Bybit. So, but anything, you know, really anything can happen. But anyway, it's the one that I've been using for the last few years, and they do have billions of dollars of fresh liquidity always there from traders, right? And you need to be well aware that they do have this $30,000 bonus, all right, in rewards. You just sign up with the link down below, and if you go to the rewards hub, you do have different tabs, okay, there that you need to follow to get up to $30,000, guys. There's only going to be about 5-6 days left for this bonus to expire. You know, it's my favorite platform that I use for trading now for the last few years. It's the number one. I used to use BitMEX, and it was an absolute mess. I gotta say, sorry, but it was really bad. You know, trades per second were really slow. There was a lot of overload, and it was you know, I didn't have a good experience with BitMEX. And Bybit is just absolutely phenomenal. They got cheap fees, extremely fast transactions. So anyway, it's just something that I want to talk about. It's another way to support the channel, and it's the number one platform that I use for my trades, as you know, guys. The insane bonus is to be claimed down below. Can you take a look at Matic, says to Honers. Thanks for the super chat. Albert says F Matic. Why? Matic is an extreme good project, it's a layer 2 for Ethereum, and I think it's going to do very well. Let's take a look at Matic. Matic is a pretty good survivor here with this volatility. So let's just go quickly into Matic. 500 people watching, guys. We've got 200 likes, over 200 likes. We can smash that like button, get to 300. It would be absolutely insane. Another way to support me here on YouTube. So anyway, let's take a look at Matic. I wanted to talk about stock market, but we've had a pump on stock market. We talked about this yesterday. Nothing new to happen because it's closed. So basically it's the same from yesterday's live stream. I think we are going to have massive resistance on S&P 500 in between 4,000 and 4,100 points, as you know, just continuing this massive downtrend, and nothing more to talk about at the DXY. We just broke down. Let's see what happens on Monday. So not much new to talk about on DXY and traditional stocks. Let's go through Matic. What is happening with Matic? Because the volatility that's happened the last few days has been absolutely crazy. Long time since I haven't taken a look at Matic, and we can actually delete a few things here. There's a little bit of a mess on the chart, sorry about that. But best thing that we talked about on Matic was this descending wedge scenario, right? Where we did breakout and massive momentum, hitting the $1.30 level, okay? This was also a big major resistance zone. Now we're having a massive big cocktail party. I don't know what is this, but this is just a massive, you know, massive volatility and speculation because of, you know, current market situation. But overall, let's zoom out and talk about this huge resistance. I mean, this was only a few days ago, right? When we were hitting this major resistance zone at $1.30. Of course, it would have been nicer to see a little bit of more attempts breaking out this level. But obviously, this is a level that you want to become bearish, right? This is a level where you want to not get excited on Matic because you've already had a massive pump and you're hitting a big resistance level. It's a level that you want to be bearish. I know people get excited when prices pump and people get, you know, disappointed when prices dump. And you need to look at the other side. When you're disappointed because of a dump and you think you're coming lower, yeah, when we hardly dump, I am looking for longs. When we hardly pump, we're looking for shorts, right? This is how, you know, how I look for my trades. I don't get excited from a pump. I get excited for potentially shorting it, as you know. So massive pump into that resistance zone here. We very much called this resistance. You know, this was a level that we want to start becoming a little bit bearish, you know, potentially adding some small swing short positions. You know, I didn't short this because I'm basically focusing on Bitcoin. You know, I'm not a massive trader that I'm trading 10 different cryptos every day. You know, I'm basically focused on Bitcoin, but obviously I take a look at some other charts for the community, and we talk basically of this being a massive resistance zone at the $1.30. Finally getting the rejection, you know, on the 9th of November because of the FTX situation. Massive drop, getting a big bounce here again, basically a big bounce here from the lower highs, from a major daily level that we were having a lot of consolidation. Let me just take a look at the VPVR, guys. So if I'm going a little bit too fast, But yeah, basically what we can see here on the chart is suddenly, I mean, this is a perfect example on how, you know, look at this big major gap that there is on the volume profile, right? So I'm taking a look at the volume profile from the price action from October of last year. This is a whole year of price action. And on the volume profile, you can see there's a big major gap in between $1 basically, 95 cents, okay, around about the 95. Now let's actually get it lower. Let's go to the point of control. Around about 90 cents basically, right? 90 cents all the way up to the $1.30 range where you do start seeing some pretty nice volume. There's a big gap of no volume basically. And we know the deal, when there's no volume on the volume profile, when we are in a massive trading range, the price action from these two levels, basically from 90 cents to $1.30, we have fast price action. Look at this, quick move to the downside. As soon as we broke this high, a quick move to the upside, hitting that extreme level. This is why also this was a big level of resistance, not because of the support that we had here from January, February and March of this year, also all the way to April. Is because you have the spikes on the VPVR. This is a massive gap here with hardly any volume on the volume profile. You start to get that resistance here, as you can see from the volume traded, you know, Q1 of 2022 from this year. So you might think, okay, you know, I want to talk about the scenarios that we talked about, okay? We need to go through what levels we're talking about to know where we could potentially go right now. Well, what is happening is, I just want to go quickly through something, guys. I just want to take a look at the Fibonacci, because this is potentially an ABC correction, right? Well, like we were talking about, massive pump here, then a correction, and then the second pump coming from a massive downtrend. And I just want to take a look at the Fibonacci extension from this low to high to the lows, basically almost hitting the 1-to-1 Fibonacci extension. We were looking very much at this level, okay, to have a little bit of volatility and then that correction. Whoever shorted this range, congratulations, guys. It was definitely the level to short. So right now, we're at support, but overall, with what is happening, I think that it is likely that we are going to continue back down. We're just getting massive support from this volume profile, as you can see, from a massive range. It is the weekend. I wouldn't expect much on Matic, you know, for the next coming days. We're going to take a look at on Monday and Tuesday and take a look at the potential scenarios. I think we're just going to have a little bit of, you know, potentially a little bit of downside, a little bit of pumpy action. Not much to see on Matic right now, guys. Basically, we're at support, so stay cautious. We could get a bounce from the range, as you can see from the drop from 2 days ago, going all the way down to 80 cent level. It was a daily level. There's a lot of volume. You know, it's not going to be easy to break down. Large consolidation. So we've got a big fat bounce. So right now, you know, potentially contest the lows, get a double bottom. I don't expect much price action, guys, during the weekend. So we'll be taking a look at Matic. Overall, I think we're going to go lower. Okay, taking a look at Bitcoin, you know, expecting lower, expecting some large exchanges to fall. Of course, the rest of the crypto market will be taking that hit, guys. So I'm overall expecting lower, but no kind of trading scenarios during the weekend. So Andy, could you have a look at XRP? It's been ages since I haven't taken a look at XRP. Azad, let's take a look at XRP. Why not? Racing Pixel, man, you're the man. Pac-Man, thank you very much for the insane support. Okay, you guys are absolutely amazing. Matic to 60 cents. Yeah, potentially, yeah. I mean, potentially, yes. Potentially these lows are going to be lost. The lows here at 70, the low 70 cent level. But like I said, during the weekend, you know, we're probably going to see volatility. I personally do not think that we're going to get above the $1.30 level, okay? That's got a massive rejection. Could there be an attempt on hitting it? Potentially, yes. If we do have that attempt, I think it's going to just be a big, massive double top, all right? And that is going to be a great opportunity for shorting, guys, okay? So we'll be going through that scenario. I have an alert right there, as you can see on the chart, exactly at $1.32, just in case we do hit that level. And yeah, I'll be getting that message on the phone, all depending on that wick, okay? We do have a wick and acceptance below the highs. This will be the moment that I'll enter a potential short on Matic, okay? Right, let's take a look at XRP. Blood in the streets, Dev. Yes, you got that right. Blood in the streets. You know, when there's blood in the streets, it smells like opportunity, right? It smells like opportunity when there's blood in the streets. So, Andy, you're the most attractive YouTuber on Dubai. Daniela, hey, thank you very much. Those are really kind words, thank you. Andy, can you take a look at Shiba, please? Shiba was actually a chart that I know I have to take a look at XRP, guys, but we need to take a look at Shiba because, you know, what is happening right now with the current situation from crypto.com having 20% of their funds in Shiba is a little bit crazy, right? I think people are going to over leverage and try and manipulate and destroy Shiba just so crypto.com does get a hit. So just imagine if Shiba Inu starts losing a massive amount of value in the next coming weeks and a huge amount of people want to withdraw from crypto.com, they're going to be in serious trouble, guys. They're going to have to start pausing withdrawals and have the same fiasco scenario that FTX and BlockFi are having on Twitter. And yeah, guys, it's just not going to be looking pretty good. So looking at Shiba Inu, we did know that we did have a large consolidation in the summer of 2021 here, and I think Shiba Inu is likely, because it is in a downtrend here for this month, you know, from the 1st of November when we had the Doge pump, we got the Shiba pump, you know, at the beginning or at the end of October, and at the beginning of this month in November, we were starting to get the drop. What is happening is that we are not too far off in testing the June lows. What happened on Bitcoin with the June lows? Yeah, we were slightly below the June lows, right? I think altcoins usually lag behind Bitcoin, so it's potentially likely that Shiba Inu is going to lose this level and come to the lows from the summer of 2021, having potentially at least another 20 to 30% drop, guys, because basically we do not have much support here. We've tested the lows, we're potentially going to test a massive double bottom with the current market situation. I think it's unlikely, okay? Let's not get too excited because the crypto space is in a right mess at the moment. We've got to be realistic here. Overall, like I said, I am buying Bitcoin at these levels. I am buying Ethereum. You know, I do think, of course, these are really attractive levels for the strong cryptocurrencies, the one that do have a brilliant track record. Bitcoin's been existing for 14 years, Ethereum for over 8 years. So, you know, they are still here, and they're like the strong ones that potentially will survive and will thrive in the next coming years. So they're the safest one. I am not buying risky altcoins. I've got a few of them, but they're personal altcoins such as Saito, Metis, which is a layer 2 solution for Ethereum. You know, it's always good to buy some risky altcoins, but not too much. Most of my investments in crypto, of course, are going into Bitcoin and Ethereum at these levels. So, like I said, Shiba Inu is potentially going to get a massive, you know, manipulation. It's going to get an attack because I think, you know, there's a lot of greed, there's a lot of hate in between large exchanges, and I think it can be attacked right now, and people are going to smell the fear, are going to sell their Shiba Inu, knowing that crypto.com does have 20% of their Shiba, and you know, they could actually dump the market because they have over 500 million in Shiba Inu. Just imagine if they sell their Shiba Inu. Well, the market of Shiba Inu is absolutely going to get a big, massive hit. So this is why I think the lows here from the summer of 2021 is a potential level where we can be going to in the next coming week, guys. We've got to be realistic. We're in a massive downtrend, massive fundamental situations that can actually push the price of Shiba down to those levels. So we can expect that 20 to 30% drop in the coming days. But what I can say to you is stay extremely safe. I diversify on stable coins. We want to be very, very much aware right now, okay? I don't want you to panic sell. You know, if you are a strong believer in Shiba Inu in the next coming years, you know, you are in a slight loss maybe, or you're just looking to accumulate more, hey, absolutely, do what you really think is going to do. Personally, in the meme coin section, Dogecoin is going to be a survivor, in my personal opinion. Shiba Inu also. Shiba Inu is like the number 2 meme coin. So these top, you know, 2, 3, 4 meme coins will survive in the next bull run. A lot of them are just going to get washed out and stay close to zero. I would say over 90%. But personally, Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, you know, there's still a large community behind this one. So we're probably just going to see some volatility to the downside if you believe in Shiba Inu. in the next coming years, we're going to be facing some really nice, attractive prices to accumulate. What about Doge? Yeah, I think similar scenario on Doge as we've taken a look at Shiba Inu. I think we're not going to take a look at Doge. Andy, I'd stop using FTX charts. I mean, yeah, this is totally true. Totally true. I've only used it on this one. I usually use Bybit or Coinbase, but yeah, this is FTX. But I think the price must be very much the same on the other ones. Yeah, we're basically at the same price, so it doesn't. Well, it's slightly higher on this one, but very similar prices. So yeah, but very true. Thanks for that. Well, I don't usually use the FTX chart. You guys know that. It's dead exchange with no volume. Hey, you're absolutely correct. You know, I don't know why. I mean, because it's Shiba Inu, but usually I'm using Bybit or Coinbase or, you know, large exchanges on the chart. Thanks for that shout out on not using FTX. You're totally true on that. It was just to do a little bit of analysis and see where we could potentially go. So Bitcoin, let's go back to Bitcoin. Like I said, Bitcoin, I think it's just not gonna do much overall. There's still a lot of FUD in the market. We're in a still aggressive downtrend, a little bit of volatility. Someone talking about this being a bull flag. Yeah, I would stay extremely cautious. This is still a lower high. We still haven't broken from the last lower high here. So yeah, just stay extremely cautious. There's not going to be much volume during the weekend. We're not going to see volatility. Nothing too exciting to see, guys. All of the excitingness happened the last few days. Come on, we were talking about this major resistance getting rejection when we're having this massive volatility to the upside. That 17.7k range, getting that rejection. Also the Gartley pattern mentioned on yesterday's live stream, as you know, getting that bounce. You know, the excitance is usually from Monday to Friday, and right now there's just not much happening. Overall, we're still in a downtrend. This is not a big breakout, no volume at all. So potentially we're just going to have, you know, this sideways action, maybe a little bit to the downside. Not much going to happen, guys. So stay cautious with your trading. Not much to say on Bitcoin today. Guys, I'm going to do another live stream tomorrow. As you know, I'm in Dubai. I'm going to have a little bit of a good time here. I'm going to keep you updated. Of course, Monday to Friday, we are going to do absolutely insane trades. I'm sure I'm going to do insane trades. I'm going to show you my trades. So make sure, if you are new to the channel, subscribe, smash up the like button, check out the links down below. Okay, we've got insane bonuses on Bybit and PrimeXBT. You know, they're my favorite exchanges. You've got really good bonuses for yourself. For me, they are the safest exchanges, trading exchanges at this moment. Okay, nothing is guaranteed, but they're the ones I use, and I know they have a lot of liquidity, and they do not do some fishy things such as FTX and these other large exchanges have been doing. So anyway, you've got big bonuses down below. You do have all our socials. Check out Bitcoinsensus website. We do post different technical analysis ideas, so check the link down below, guys. Make sure to destroy the like button on your way out, and I will be doing a live stream tomorrow, so I will see you